Hey there, what's up everyone? My name is Rabbit. Do you think I'd make a good blonde? And welcome to episode number 75 of our 100% item guide and walkthrough for Legend of Legaia. In our last episode, we finished making our way through Nivora Ravine. Specifically, as our three party members, we combed through the fire, thunder, and wind ravines, and once we reached the end of each of those respective tunnels, we found Koru and we're getting ready to set up the time-space bombs. But none other than my personal favorite and the infamous Delilah siblings showed up and are ready to duke it out with us. So let's take a quick look at this text box here because we do have a fight that awaits us. So it says the battle against the Delilah siblings will now begin. Yay! There's no yay actually thrown in there. I personally am saying yay. This match is 3 consecutive one-on-one battles. Oh no! Before the battle, prepare your 3 fighters, Vaughn, Noah, and Gala. Alright, so it's kind and it is giving us an opportunity to go ahead and heal some folks up. That's actually very generous of the game. I remember being taken aback the first time that opportunity presented itself to me. I was like, really? Usually games love trolling you and just dropping fights on you. Well, I think I'm going to get rid of the evil god icon for the warrior icon. We had discussed this, 2 videos ago, that I think that's a decent switch. I mean, it's worth trying out, right? We'll give him back the evil god icon once we're done. And I think I like what my other 2 party members are rocking. But now is your chance to switch some things out if you want to. I feel pretty good about where everyone's at. I'm not going to worry about mana for Vaughn or Noah. She barely used any of hers. And Gala is at max on everything. So let's go ahead and dive in. The battle will begin. Are you ready? Yes, we are. So we are starting with Che. And just to give you the lowdown on him, he has 12,000 HP, which doesn't sound like a lot. And honestly, I don't think any of the Delilases are that bad. If you're under-leveled, this fight, or I should say this series of fights, can be a little bit challenging. But with where we're at right now, and if you've been following along with me and your levels are comparable to mine, your equipment is comparable to mine, I do not foresee this causing you too many problems. So just to give you the quickie hint before I start fighting, the Delilases tend to attack in a pattern. They typically will do, I'm pretty sure they always do, but I don't know for sure, so I'm just going to say, for the most part, they will attack, execute a special, and then it sort of loops. So what I like to do is spirit every 3rd turn, and that way you can minimize how much damage you're taking. So again, they attack, special attack. So just try to spirit every 3rd turn, and you should be fine. I'm going to spirit in my 1st turn, attack, and then I'll spirit again on that 3rd one. Because I want to get as much damage out as possible. And for Gala especially, I feel like the spiriting helps a lot. So let's just randomize some stuff. I'm going to do Neo Raising into Baka Punch. And then we'll just end with an uppercut. Let's see how this goes. And pardon me, you guys. I must have a frog in my throat. But yeah, as you can see, he's not really doing too much to us. And especially since Gala is regenning each turn, this fight is easy. Megaton Press. Nobody cares, Che. And as I say that, watch us get raffle stomped. Psych, there's no raffle stomping here. Okay, fabulous. And then we can immediately just lead in with some fighting. What? This asshole. I cannot believe this garbage. Bullshit. What an ass. I'm going to actually just attack him again, and then I'll get that 3rd round of spiriting in. And depending on how we're looking, I might heal. Because I don't want to get too low and then Gala get absolutely fucked. We're not trying to visit destination fucked quite yet, my friends. But it looks like more often than not, they are following that pattern I shared with you guys. I would like to tell you guys that they for sure always do it that way, but leave it to me. I'll say, oh yeah, 100% of the time, this is their pattern, and then there will be a time where they don't follow that pattern. And then I get left with egg on my face. Not that I fucking care. But usually it's just safer to be like, oh yeah, more often than not, I'm going to go ahead and just heal myself up here. More often than not, like 95%, or with 95% certainty, they attack, special attack. So, honestly, the way these fights look, it's just going through the motions, making sure you keep your HP up, and that you're tracking your turns properly. It's easy to get sidetracked, especially, if you're like me and you're talking while you're doing it. But that should have been turn 1. I'll attack here on turn 2. He is making this such a fucking process. Like, I did no damage to him at all. You guys know how aggravating that is? It's fucking driving me nuts. Maybe I should just summon Seru, because I'm not trying to be here with Che all fucking day. Che, you're cool. I love the Delilas family. But I'm not trying to have 10 rounds of blocks going on. Unless I'm the one doing the blocking. I'm all about that. But I'm not about this. Okay. So where am I at? I am full there. So I'm going to try... Okay. This is a load of horse balls. So you know what we're going to do? We are summoning Kamaro, because I am donezo. I'm not trying to deal with this bullshit all fucking day. I hate that. I think I've ranted about this in numerous other Let's Plays. Probably one of my biggest pet peeve with some boss encounters is when there's a very high block percentage in place. I just feel like it's such an illusory way of making it difficult, or making the battle difficult without it truly being difficult. It just makes everything take longer, and it's obnoxious. Now, don't get me wrong. I love turn-based battles. RPGs are my jam. But nonsense like him blocking 2 of my turns genuinely drives me nuts. The fights just take way too long, and it's not that this is hard, but fortunately he doesn't have that much HP, so I think I'm going to follow through and just keep using Kamaro. God, that drives me nuts. I'm sorry for those of you who've been watching me for a while. I know you've heard that spiel before, that I think substituting in a high block percentage for an actual challenging fight is obnoxious to me. I will never enjoy that. And pardon me, you guys. I don't know what is going on with my voice. I'm going in and out and in and out, and I'm feeling pretty good today. Well, I say that now, but perhaps a cold is imminent. The weather has certainly been wonky here in Wisconsin. So even though this is my first winter here, oh gosh, how long have we been here now? We're going on 7 months since we moved from Colorado out here. So this is obviously my first winter in this part of the U.S. But everyone has been saying that it's just so crazy how our winter has been pretty mild. Not super mild. We've had a couple of days where it's just snowed nonstop and it's been like negative 20 degrees. But I heard that there's some winters where it gets down to like negative 30 or negative 40 with the wind. I just heard it gets hella cold out here, and it hasn't been that way since Andrew and I have gotten out here. So I don't know what's going on. And we'll have a very cold week, and then the following week, it'll be in the 30s and 40s. So I don't know. I guess I should be happy and count my blessings. I don't mind the snow personally, though. I've never been the kind of person who dislikes the cold weather. I think the thing that's the worst about it is having to wake up a little bit earlier to like clean the snow and ice off your car, but if that's the worst of it for me, then that's pretty good. I prefer snow to rain. Let's just do Camaro again. We should be fine. I don't know why I dislike rain. I just feel like it's dark usually when it rains, so everything looks yucky. I always feel dirty if I've gotten wet and then I dry off and then I have to go back out and it's wet and it's muddy and ugh, I don't know. Not a fan of rain. But I can fuck with snow all day long. I think the 4 years that I spent in Kansas truly made me appreciate just regular fluffy snow. Kansas has the craziest weather, you guys. Just, oh my gosh, ice storms and fucking floods all the time. Kansas is crazy. I liked it there, don't get me wrong, but the weather is nuts. Very inconsistent. And whatever, I'm just going to Spirit again since he's going to do his bullshit. We'll heal, and he can't have that much HP remaining. As I noted at the start of this fight, he has 12,000 HP. Come on, Che, come on. So he should rapidly be approaching the end of his nonsense. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to heal. Ooh. Things are looking rough. I can't even cast my spoon. That's okay. I'll cast Orb. And then we should be able to auto attack him the rest of the way. Fingers crossed. Because of all of his bullshit blocking, this fight ended up taking about 4 minutes longer than I wanted it to. And yay, there's a level over Orb. That was unexpected. I feel bad, Orb. It's been a while since we've used you. Alright, suck my dick. And are you really going again, you ass monkey? Look at this. Look at this. Guys, that is trash. That is such garbage. Well, we have so many magic fruits and magic leaves. I think what I'll do is I will use a magic fruit and cast Camaro. I'm pissed. You have no idea. This fight with Che should not have taken this long. Che, I don't even care. Blocking or not, you're fucked. Kamara will see to it. But he can do quite a bit of damage. Well, at least you get the opportunity to see what the difference in damage is, spiriting versus not spiriting. We pretty much cut it in half when you spirit. Camaro, please tell me you can get him down. He can't have more than, like, what? Maybe 5,000 HP remaining? Likely less than that. You fucking cheeky bastard, blocking everything. I feel like he'd be flexing on Gala too afterwards. There needs to be some sort of taunts implemented for the Delilah's fights. Please, you're almost dead. Please, you're almost dead. He's still standing. What is this? Well, whatever. I'm casting Camaro again. Then we'll block, then we'll heal, and we might have enough for another Camaro, if we even need to. Obnoxious. Favorite word to summarize this entire fight. Well, I was hoping it would be smooth sailing, and Coming back to what I was telling you guys before we launched into this, the fights are not hard. Obviously, they just take a long time, or at least this one does. Perhaps the other Delilases will be less trolly. Fingers crossed. Okay, that's it. Thank God. So, my prediction was right. He had under 5,000. What a pain in the tuchus. And if you guys are paying attention, we got a Thunderbook from that. Was it Thunderbook 3? Well, let's go ahead and finish up this conversation with him. And I was planning on possibly having all the Delilas fights in one go, but since this took so fucking long, we might just have to split it up and have the other two siblings in one episode. But either way, we'll wrap up the conversation with Che saying, how could this happen? Because you're bad, my boy, or... That's right. Fall in there, you scrub. Brother! You. Get over here, kid. I'm gonna send you to the next world. And we'll see if she actually is successful in doing that. We already know she won't be, because as Noah, we're gonna drag this hoe across the ground. But thank you very much for watching. As always, I am your host, Rabbit. This is my 100% item guide and walking for Legend of Legaia. And I'll see you right back here in our upcoming video where we are going to tackle Che Delilah.